All right, we're doing maintenance on our solar power battery bank. We have 10 deep cycle marine batteries. We already did this battery. We greased terminals and wire brushed them off. Filled all the cells. Now my cells have a quarter teaspoon of alum in each one. So we bought this battery equalizer, but I don't know if I can mix it with the alum because we've never done it before. We use regular bacon alum. I buy it at the Cherry Valley Furniture Store. It's an Amish store. That's who I learned this from, them and a friend of mine that's kind of like an engineer. Then you use only distilled water to fill your batteries, each cell up to the ring, which I can't really see with doing the video, but after I'm done doing this, I will do the video. I also wire brush the terminals off, and if they're getting any corrosion on them, my batteries have been running for 3.5 years, so they're starting to get a little corrosion on a few of them. So we're going to wire brush them, add a little axle grease to keep the corrosion down. Just smear it all over the terminals. If you get into living off grid, you'll know that these cables are not cheap, and I want them to last for a long time. And you fill each cell up to that little ring of plastic down there with only distilled water, and we're mixing in the equalizer on just these first two batteries. These are our oldest. They're the first two me and my wife started with. They're about 2.5 years old. No, I'm sorry, 3.5 years old. Now what I do for a few charge cycles after I do battery maintenance is I run the battery reconditioner on my chargers. These are 3 25-watt Stanley bench chargers. The DeWalt's for some reason do not work for very long on charging off a generator. There's my power inverter. There's my watt meter that tells me how many watts my house is using, which is right now 87 watts. So we're pretty efficient. We got lights on. My wife's in there watching TV last time I looked. And that's pretty much, check your cables, make sure they're tight. Check your wires, pull on everything a little bit and just to see if anything's breaking loose. The biggest thing is every 3 months or so, I do it every 3 months. Check and refill your batteries do not put acid in them. The acid is still in there. You just add distilled water and it rehydrates the acid. Also, just keep an eye on them periodically. I have two 12-volt computer fans up here to help dissipate the hydrogen, because when you charge batteries, it gives off hydrogen. Whether or not I need them, I don't know. Also, no smoking around your batteries, especially when you're charging them. Me, myself, I'm a smoker. Don't smoke when you're working on your batteries. It's a bad idea. If you're getting too much hydrogen gas off, they will explode and it will be ugly. Ask my father. He blew one up in a car in his face one time. I use heavy cables, of course. My 10 batteries are all 12 volt. They're wired in series. I have the chargers hooked up to different points, so it charges more evenly. And then, my charge controllers for my solar panels and my windmill. And then it runs through a standard automotive DC fuse box and a couple of DC breakers into my power inverter, which converts it to 110 and powers my house. That's a 3,000 watt surge. I got this little cheap inverter one time for a spare. It wasn't worth a shit. Don't buy one. All right, that's pretty much battery maintenance, quick, simple, and then, yeah. I also put those little oil change labels on them so I know the last time I maintained my batteries. I get those for free at O'Reilly's. Them guys like me. And I also keep a logbook out here in the power building to write down when I do different maintenance and whatnot. And like I got to write down that I installed that generator yesterday, because that generator, which I bought on Amazon, that's the second time I've had to return it, wasn't any good. That's a Duramax hybrid. I had problems with it. Now, to their credit, Duramax replaced it once. Amazon replaced it the second time. Well, they gave me my money back, and I bought this one, which is a Durostar, same company. I have 3 Durostars. I've had really good luck with them. The only one I ever had a problem with was the hybrid. Don't know if they just ain't got the technology wired down yet or not. But I've always had good luck with Durostars. They're cheap, fairly easy to work on. Don't have a lot of problems. Change my oil in these every month. All right. That is battery maintenance in a nutshell. You know, quick, simple, fill the cells, keep them clean, make sure your wires are tight. You know, same thing as in your car. Hope this helps. Thank you.